Hi guys, this is Peter from Age of Asteroids. In this video I will show you some actual gameplay so you can see what the current version is actually capable of and what you can expect from final or future versions. Please consider this is a developer version, this is really an alpha version, which means many of the final features are not implemented yet or are just deactivated because of the developer version or needs rework and such things. So I cannot show you all of what is currently prepared or made, and I cannot show you all which is available in the final game. So again, this is alpha and I'll just show you the current state and what the game will be in the sense of feeling and gameplay and controlling of it. Okay, well, I've prepared a small save game already. This is the main menu. As you can see, there's a funny asteroid rotating because actually they do rotate. So just resume the save game so you can see some actual game footage. Well, we start off with our overview, and on this overview I have one asteroid which is mine, and at the moment I can see all other asteroids in my playfield. This playfield is actually a sector of the very huge asteroid belt located between Mars and Jupiter. In the final game you will not be able to see every asteroid from the beginning, but instead you have to scout the area to find them or get your radar with bigger range so they appear. You will also not be able to visit those asteroids as long as you don't have a colony there or have a ship in orbit or a satellite and such things. At the moment, this is developer version, I can do just anything. For the user interface, you see in the left top is our fleet control buttons, so I can assign my ships to different fleets and to control them as a bigger group of ships. And also I have a button for all ships in the hangar of a selected asteroid and for all ships in orbit of a selected asteroid. Like this, I select this asteroid, there are no ships there at the moment. We will do this soon and you will see that there you have access to the ships in orbit and in the hangar of the asteroid. In the lower left corner you will see our unit control center or something like that. Well, you can give commands to your selected units, ship or fleets to send them to other asteroids, found a colony, land in the hangar, land on the surface and just things. This will be extended and will look different depending on what type of unit you have actually selected, which can also be a building. And on the right side you have your asteroid center, so you see the information of the current selected asteroid, like information or the ores and such things, and you can access the build menus for modules and buildings and the build menu for the ships. Let's visit our asteroid, where we already have a little colony on there, which is a pretty normal colony with some storage towers here and some drills over here, some living modules and a little bit of life support and hangars over there. So I should be able to show you many of the features currently pretty ready in the game. So living modules are normally done to provide just living for your colonists and giving them some room for sleeping and eating and socializing such things. And life support is generally generating air or recycle them, water, food, and in the use of space farms and all those things. And you can see the asteroid is rotating and the camera is fixed on it, so you have a pretty fast cycle of day and night, if you like. So this is what an asteroid is like, and this will have impact on the actual power generation of your solar panels, because when they're in the dark they will not generate any power, and so you may be better off to distribute them very equally around the surface of the asteroid to always have something in the light. But you will also be able to build battery towers where you can just save your power if you get them and use it if you're in the dark. There will be a tactical usage made of this, so maybe you can have some tactical rockets sending a big cloud of dust to the enemy asteroid to let them run out of energy. Who knows? That's the possibilities of the game. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We could, for example, Let's spawn some ships. As you can see, this is developer version. I can just hit a button and spawn some ships, and there they are. And now I can show you the actual ship list. When I click here, I get all the ships currently in the orbit of the selected asteroid, and I can do pretty funny things with it. For example, let them land in the hangar. And as you can see, the ship is now aiming for the hangar, getting a landing spot and getting the right speed to fit the asteroid rotation. So the ship is able to hover over the hangar and then starts to slowly descend until it is able to finally land in the hangar. As you can see here, it will truly fly inside and the roof will close. And what we can also do is, the ships are now landing and now removed from the orbit list and added to the hangar list, which is not working at the moment because I have to switch it, and now I can show you a little bit of bug, but it's no problem for me. That's a small one. So for example, I could also send those ships. Let's expect this ship would be a scout ship and you want to scout out another asteroid. So let's send such one ship up to another asteroid like this one. Now it will approach outside of the orbit. Where is it? I think it was this one. Yeah, no. Well, it will go away. I don't find it at the moment. And there it goes. It's still gone out of the orbit and approaching the said asteroid. And once there, you would like to land those ship, and those ship is taking some probes and will then come back to your base, and you will know which resources can be found on this asteroid. I cannot show you the current landing simulation at the moment because I have no button for it configured, so you have to just imagine how this would work. But actually it would like pretty equally like it works with Hangars, so it's getting a landing vector and just descend until it's down on the surface. Well, another thing we can do is already we can spawn a transporter, and there is the transporter, and transporters are used to transport cargo. So this one is currently in the approach to get some cargo up, so it will hover directly above a storage building to put up some cargo, which could be different things. It could be resources, could be colonists or such things. There will be good usage made of this transporter, so everything will have some sense. For now, I want to send those transporter over to another asteroid for colonization purposes. So let's assume I've already scouted those asteroids and now I want to found a new colony there. Let's send a transporter here. We can speed up the whole gameplay, so it will finally go pretty much fast. There it goes. Transporter already there is now orbiting the newly found asteroid, and now we can just found a new colony. I do this with this button, and now I'm forced to place my first building. And normally you would try to find a relatively flat spot on the asteroid like this one, where you can actually have some flat surfaces to build your living towers, because they can grow pretty big. Let's go to building mode, and you now see that the color is just changing, the lighting, so you'll see everything in a good meaning. So we can just build some modules. For the first, you will need to have some transit modules, which is their purpose is to get around on the colony. They are connected by tunnels, so everyone should be able to get where he wants to. I'm just placing some modules now so you can see how this will work, and to have something to show off, like this one, transit modules. Now got some living quarters on there. As you can see, building mode is pretty easy to do, and in the final version you will need resources to build different buildings, you will need credits and all those things, and you have to watch about your air, water and food support energy support and getting all your things done. That's what it is. So I've just speed up those a little bit, because this can be a pretty lengthy process when it comes to just build around your colony, and I just want to spare you those time. It's mostly all the same, and in the final game it will not be that excessive, depending on how much resources you have or credits, so you can build your actual colony as big as you want. And there are our hangars, and for the hangars, because the landing process of a ship can be quite lengthy and they should be safe while doing so, we do a plasma turret over there, so there's some defense and they will not get shoot down that fast. Well, now here's our colony, as you can see, and now you will be able to transfer your cargo as well, because there will be trading ships which will give you credits for your resources, and that way you will be able to expand your empire. So now we have some ships here. We can also let them land in the hangar for getting repaired, and hopefully I haven't sent the transporter for the landing. Yes, I have, which is a bug. Transporters are normally not able to land. But as you see, this is alpha. I cannot argue enough that this is just an alpha version, but hopefully you like what you see and you get some insight in the actual game and what it is now. I hope you like what you see, and we'll be waiting for the final version. There will be an early alpha version, at least I've planned so everyone can get their hands on this game and get some chance to give suggestions, ideas and all that stuff you want to see in the game. I'm pretty well to implement as long as it adds to gameplay. Okay, well, I apologize for my bad pronunciation, my bad English, and also my accent. Maybe I'm sounding like Schwarzenegger, hopefully not. And yeah, leave your suggestions and stay tuned, have fun, bye!